I want to welcome you all here to the July 9th press conference. We have the final press conference leading into this Saturday's main event, HBO boxing, with Paul Williams against Erislandy Lara. In the co-feature, we've got the champion, WBA Super Bantamweight World Champion, defending his title, Akaifumi Shimoda, the world champion from Japan, challenging the #1 WBA contender in the world, Rico Ramos. In addition, we've got Chris Arreola, who is doing things that haven't been done for many, many years, and especially in the heavyweight division, especially at this level of boxing, having his 4th fight in a 7-week period. Chris Arreola against Friday Ahunanya, who we all know is a very grizzled, tough veteran heavyweight. What I want to do is have Chris Arreola say a few words. Chris the Nightmare Arreola.
How's everybody doing out here? Hope you guys enjoy your food, and I appreciate everybody out here. This media, and it's pretty cool, man. I love fighting, man. As everybody knows, man, I'm a fighter. I'm not a pretty dude, but hey, I love to fight. I'm in there to bring, I'm an entertainer, man. That's what we're in here to do. Every one of us, as a boxer, we're entertainers. Everybody pays for their ticket. Everybody pays for the HBO cable bill, and you guys better pay for it, because that puts money in our pockets too. I remember when I used to steal cable and watch all the fights. So, no, but it's an honor, man, and it's time for Friday. This time Friday, and me and Friday on Saturday are gonna put on a good show, and that's what I'm here to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. What I'd like to do is have Rico grab that microphone, say a few words to everyone, and what it's like, what your training was like, Rico, and how you're ready to take this title back to America. Rico Ramos.
Thank you. First off, I want to thank God. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. Also thank brilliant Al Heyman, Sam the Man, HBO. I mean, this is something real big for me.
Please be quiet in the back, please.
This is something real big for me, and we trained too hard for this. And this is my life. I've been training for 16 years for this. And I want to thank Shimoda for giving me this opportunity. Come July 9th, I got to take that belt home with me. So, thank you.
I want to introduce you and give him a great welcome to America, and taking the shot of defending his title on American turf, Akaifumi Shimoda.
オリーバーに入れて光栄に思います。試合の日は自分の持っている全てをかけて熱く強く戦いたいので応援よろしくお願いします。必ずベルトを持って帰ります。
First time that the a Japanese champion has defended his belt in the United States, and I'm very grateful to be here. And on Saturday night, I plan to put on a heated, exciting fight, and I plan to take the belt home on Saturday.
Thank you very much. In the main event, Kerry actually made mention of the great fights that Paul has engaged in throughout the years, taken on every challenge that's been placed in front of him. And you know, although that a lot of people would like to see Martinez Williams 3, including Paul and George and ourselves and Al, everything has a course to take before you get there. Throughout his career, taking on this former great amateur world champion is just another indication of taking on a young, hungry lion that understands what's at stake by getting in the ring with Paul Williams and having this opportunity to try to take his reputation away from him.
Want to introduce him now, originally from Guantanamo, Cuba, now living in Miami, Florida. He's got a record of 15-0-1 with 10 KOs, Erislandy Lara.
Buenas tardes. Quiero agradecerle a todos, a mi compañía, en el grupo de trabajo. Hemos trabajado muy duro. Quiero agradecerle especialmente a Paul Williams por darme la oportunidad de hacer la pelea esta. Creo que va a ser una buena pelea el día 9, sábado. Les invito a todos a ver la pelea sin ningún tipo de problema. Muchas gracias.
Good afternoon to everybody. He wants to thank his whole team. He's had a great training camp. He's worked hard for this fight. He wants to thank Paul Williams specifically for giving him the opportunity to fight on HBO. And he says, you know, it's going to be a great fight. And he's ready to go, man. It's going to come out July 9th. It's going to be a great war.
Bring us to Paul Williams. All I can say is that after his fights, all I ever want to do is get back and watch his fight on TV, because for the most part, you see so much more on TV and the relentless aggression that he throws out there. It really is quite amazing. If he doesn't hold every record as it relates to single punches in each individual rounds and throughout a fight, I'm sure he's right there in the top 2 or 3, because he's pure offense, which obviously, for the most part, allows him to be good defensively, because the opponents are usually too busy trying to avoid his punches. The man that has been with him throughout his career, through his limited amateur career, and molded him into this special fighter that we've seen the last many years on HBO, is George Peterson. I want to bring him up now. The man keeps on looking younger as the years go on. I don't know how in the hell you do it. George Peterson. George.
Thanks, HBO. Thanks to Al Heyman. We, because of the support from y'all, Paul's been extremely successful. But I want to comment some on the fight. I hate hearing the term, it's going to be a good fight, because that doesn't interest me, a good fight. What interests me is having a W on my side. So good fight, you know, we can abandon that. But I've been asked quite frequently about, what about this guy that Paul is fighting? It's my understanding that he has 300 and some amateur fights, and he was outstanding amateur. Well, the amateur fight is all right, but this is a professional boxing match, and that doesn't matter to us one way or the other than we would like to have more acclaim, Because what happened is Paul get up for decent competition, and not to play this fight down coming up on the 9th, but somebody need to let him know that this is an amateur fight. I think their program is set so that they think they have another amateur fight. Paul's last 7 8 fights have been A-class fighters, A-class plus fighters, and sure enough, he represented himself. Also need to be mentioned to him that everybody that Paul has fought got an L on their record. That's everyone. So and it seems to me that Paul has been taken lightly because he was stopped in his last fight, and that goes with boxing. But sure enough, Paul is not dead. There hadn't been a funeral yet. Hadn't seen nobody, but anyway, we're gonna see a good fight. And remember, I don't like the term good fight, but you would not go to sleep on this one. Thank you.
Thank you, George. Thank you, George. I want to bring him up now. We're very proud to be Paul's promoter. I know the years that I've worked with Al Heyman with Paul, they've been splendid years, and we're very proud of them. And it's this type of attitude that is tantamount to the great efforts that Paul Williams gives you day in and day out, inside the ring and outside of it. Paul the Punisher Williams. Paul.
Hi, everybody doing? I just like to say, come July tonight, I know it's going to be a tough, hard fight. I know Lara, he's looking to, capitalize, on me, make a big, I'm his biggest name that he ever fought, so beating me, that puts him right up there at the top of the list. I know he's the new lion on the block and all that. If you watch the Discovery Channel, a lot of them young lions try to jump on the old lions. But this old lion right here ain't ready to leave, so I'm being, and I'm pushing it out 100%. And we have to go through the rain and get wet, he will get wet. We have to go through the fire, he will get burnt. I'm coming out of the fight just like he coming out of the fight, and I'm gonna make it rough and tough and hard as it possibly can be. If he really wanted and he wanted to prove that he's the best and he's ready to be up on that level, then this is gonna be the biggest test for him, because I'm gonna drag him through the mud. It's like he's gonna try to drag me through the mud. I'm looking for a good, rough, tough, hard fight. Like I always, and it'd be exciting for the fans and everybody else to see, because I'm gonna be excited to see it. So I'm just wishing the both of us the best to go out there. Nobody gets seriously hurt, but somebody get hurt. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Question for Paul. Paul, do you object to the term comeback?
No, I've never been in a comeback fight,
You prefer to use the term continuation, like Mr. Goosen said, or a lot of people are saying it's a comeback fight. I don't, and I agree with Mr. Goosen. People lose, it happens, but hasn't it all gotten under your skin that people are saying, oh, it's a comeback, oh, it's exposed, that kind of stuff?
Oh no, it never gets under my skin. I don't let nothing of that worry me. Basically to me, it's another fight. So that's just like some of the top guys out there, like Manny Pacquiao. He lost a couple times. Did he ever have a comeback fight? No, he come back and fight. It's the same with me, This is what we do. And most guys that want to come back fight, I think them the guys that really don't know themselves. Me, it don't matter if I lose, win, or however I come back. It's gonna be another big fight with me, because I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna bring it. Either you gonna get me or I'm gonna get you. That's how it goes.
Next question.
Chris. What about the tacos and the beer? No more?
I had to stop by them tacos and beer, man.
Say the truth. Say the truth.
I'm serious. Well, I still eat tacos every once in a while, but the problem was when I ate them at midnight or at 11 o'clock at night. That was a big problem. Now I just watch my diet. I just watch food while other people eat it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
right, let's